Estate Chronicles, episode 16. Today, I want to talk about the importance of running a prelim title. And any real estate auction property I have, we do this because we have found things that we wish we would have found on the front end. And a lot of times with estates, you guys are not really sure of the entire history of the property and what has changed hands and what hasn't and who owns the mineral rights. And I mean, I have to tell you that I have run into such unique situations that it is absolutely important to do this. A couple of the examples to share with you is getting almost all the way to the closing table and then realizing that way back in the late early 1900s, a family had deeded water rights into perpetuity for a neighbor and all of their bloodline ultimately, so they would never be without water. And that was absolutely something that we had to clear up, figure out, and do something with. I have another situation where there is this very small plot of land out of a block that has been quitclaim deeded and then foreclosed on by somebody completely separate from who currently owns it and has been paying taxes on it. And these are the things that you really are not going to find out until you run a prelim title. And for those of you who don't know, a prelim title runs the history on the property and what has changed hands and what hasn't as far back as records show. And yet one more example is, as the remaining or the only living heir of an estate, and you are under the impression that the person that has passed on has taken care of any tax issues or anything that shows up, and then you get to the closing table and you realize that yes, some of this has been paid, but not all of this has been paid, and being completely in the dark as in what needs to happen. Again, all the reasons to run a prelim title and to get that information on the front end. For us, it's really important to be able to have accurate terms and conditions that break this information out, because our goal with our real estate auction properties is that people can make a solid buying decision knowing all of the nuances and things that they need to know about that property on the front end. Follow me, Auctioneer Heather, on TikTok, or Buck Up Auctions on Facebook.